Hello, so today we're going to have a look at profit and loss. Now, this is probably something that you are quite interested in. Now, when earning and investing our money, we need to consider whether our investment of time, money, and effort is justified by the results. And essentially, what we can do is we can calculate you'll either have a profit or a loss based on sort of your revenue, how much money you're going to bring in, and sort of you have to compare that to the cost of what you're actually trying to do. So we're going to have this look at an example here of Jerry who buys and sells NBA cards. Okay, so this might be something relevant to you. You might have NBA cards or something similar. So let's have a look at this. So Jerry bought an old NBA card for $3 and later sold it for $15. Okay, so here we need to calculate his profit from the sale. Okay, so the profit will be the selling cost minus the original cost. Okay, now this here would be, so he bought it for $3 but sold it for $15, so it would be 15 minus 3. So Jerry would get a profit here of $12. Awesome. So the profit as a percentage of the cost price. Okay, so the profit here was $12, so I'm going to have 12, and we're going to write this as a fraction, and the cost price was 3. Okay, so this, when I simplify this down, would be an answer of 4. So the fraction is 4. Now to change the number 4 into a percentage, I times by 100 over 1%, and here you'd get a percentage profit of 400%. Pretty good. Question C, the profit as a percentage of the selling price. Okay, so here, the selling price, the profit was 12 and the selling price was $15. Okay, and I need to change this to a percentage. So I'm going to multiply by 100 over 1%. I'm going to put this into my calculator. Okay, so I'll get 1200 over 15. Okay, and we'll get a percentage of 80. Okay, so 80% there. Awesome. Let's have a look at this other example now. So Jerry bought another NBA card, but this one was for $28, and then he sold it for $20. All right, awesome. So what is the loss as a percentage of the price it cost Jerry to buy it? Okay, so there's a bit here. So for the loss, okay, so it'd be 28 minus 20. So it's a loss of $8. So now we need that as a percentage of the price it cost, which was $28. Okay, so I'm going to put this as a fraction. So I'll have 8 over 28, and I need to change this to a percentage. Okay, so I'm going to times it by 100 over 1%, and I'm going to put this in my calculator. So 8 over 28 multiplied by 100 over 1. So you will get an answer of 28.5714, and it goes on for a while. So here we can round it to, let's say, 2 decimal places. So I'm going to have a look at the third digit, which is 1. I ask myself, is this below 5? Yes, it is. So I'm going to round this down to 28.57%, 2 decimal places. All right, fantastic. Okay, so what is the loss as a percentage of the price he charged? Okay, so here I would have, so the loss was $8, and the price he charged was $20. Okay, so I'm going to put this as a fraction. So I'm going to go 8 over 20. I'm going to change this to a percentage by timesing it by 100 over 1. And I'll get an answer of, after I put this in my calculator, okay, you should get 800 over 20. And then you have to hit the SD button on the calculator, and that will give you a nice answer of 40%. Okay, so the last thing here is the profit as a percentage of the selling price. Okay, well, there was no profit here, so we can't do that question. All right, so there was no profit. Okay, so you could say, well, the profit was, you could say $0 as profit, but you could also say that it was negative, okay, which would then make it a loss. Okay, so, but we won't go into that here. Good luck with all your questions on profit and loss.